If you're looking at me and you're like, this bitch, didn't she just post a rankings video? Why is she back in the same makeup? Because you guys, I'm filming it all in one day, okay? This is the only time I had, so it is what it is. Don't judge me. If you guys are new to my channel, welcome. My name is KARENHARRIS. I like to film tan girl friendly makeup videos here on YouTube. I do post quite often, so highly recommend subscribing, turning on that bell so you're notified every time I post. And don't forget to enter my monthly giveaway. It's linked down below. You only have to apply once. You don't need to do it every single time, just one time. Go ahead, fill out the form, and you'll be entered to win a super awesome gift. Okay, so like I said, we're filming my April rankings video. Every month I sit down and talk about all of the palettes that I tried, loved, and hated in the previous month. So in April, it was light because we went to Creators and Friends, we were out of town, I was booked, I was busy, so I only tried 8 palettes. I feel like I tried more, but I feel like I forgot. Technically, I also tried the Oden's Eye singles, but I don't like to put singles in with my palettes because I just don't feel like it's the same thing. So I didn't add those. So we have 8 palettes to rank, and some of my favorite palettes of the year launched in the month of April. So it's going to be a treacherous trek to #1. So I hope you guys are ready, but let's go ahead and start off with number 8. It's not even a bad palette. I just had to rank something at number 8. Otherwise, it wouldn't be considered a rankings video. I'm going to give it to the Betty Boop palette from Glamlite. I'm chuckling because I said I wasn't going to buy this palette, but then I was buying the Kiss palette from Glamlite, and this was in stock. So I was like, let me just get it because all my friends have been saying this one is so good. And honestly, the Glamlite and Garfield palette was so good that I was like, well, I need this one too. And this one has the good Glamlite formula. It is a little bit unfortunate that they went like the monochromatic kind of route, but it's Betty Boop. I mean, what else were you expecting? If you want a solid, stunning, creamy, gorgeous red purpley palette, this one might be the one for you to check out. So yeah, this is in number 8. Okay, in 7th place, another really cute palette. This is the Mellow Grove palette from Lethal Cosmetics. I feel like this is the most like toned down palette they've ever done, and it's absolutely beautiful. When I first saw it, I wasn't that excited about it, but I really love the look I created with it. And I think the quality is really nice as well. So if you want something a little bit more subtle, a little less in your face, check this one out from Lethal Cosmetics. I'll also link everything down below in case you guys are interested in shopping. Some of these brands I do have affiliate codes with, so if you want to go ahead and use them, I will make a small commission, and thank you so much in advance for supporting my channel. In 6th place is a palette that I wasn't going to buy with my own money, so I'm so happy the brand sent it to me. This is the ColourPop and Beauty and the Beast collaboration. I love Disney Beauty and the Beast. It's my favorite Disney movie. So when I saw that ColourPop was coming out with one, I was like, oh my gosh, that is so stunning. So I was gonna get it, but I had bought so many palettes that I haven't even used yet in the month of April. So I had to sit this one out, and it showed up in my mailbox. The makeup gods looked down upon me, and they're like, you know what? Karen can't miss out on this. So they did send it my way. I have played with this palette, and it's super cute. It's not like knock your socks off quality by any means, but it's a good palette. And if you like the theme, of course you're gonna buy it. So it's in the 6th spot. Okay, in 5th place is a beautiful Sigma palette. This is the Cool Neutrals palette from Sigma. Oh my gosh, I just dropped so many things to the brush. Such a rookie move. Anyway, this is the Cool Neutrals palette, and we actually got this in advance at Creators and Friends, and honestly, I was so excited to see the Sigma crew and hang out with everyone. So it was a great evening, and this palette is so beautiful. I am just so excited to see a new color story from Sigma. They do these palettes, and you guys know I am a sucker for uniform palettes. I love storing them. I love seeing one brand do the same size palettes. It gives me a little tingle deep down inside, okay? And I know some people don't care about packaging and they like it when brands switch it up. And I know Sigma does switch it up, but their core products have the same size, the same packaging, and I'm here for it. The quality of this one is astonishingly good, just like every other Sigma palette that they do. And honestly, I don't hate the color story, which I wasn't expecting. Like, cool neutrals is not me, but this one is beautiful. Okay, in fourth place, we're gonna give it to the biggest rainbow palette of all time. This is the Blend Bunny and Ellis Atlantis collaboration. So I was so excited that they decided to send this to me. And I just want to say thank you to Blend Bunny. Congratulations to Ellis and Blend Bunny on this amazing collaboration. I did see people say, you know, it's just another big giant rainbow palette. How revolutionary. And I totally get it. But if you are a Blend Bunny stan, I think that you get the whole point of this palette. The original Blends palette is the reason why so many of us love Blend Bunny. And dare I say, I haven't used my Blends palette in a second, but this palette, the formula is just so good. The mattes are so creamy, so blendable. You have so many shades to play with. So this is a matte palette with a pop of shimmer, okay? They just threw a few shimmers our way just to make us all happy, but this is a matte palette in my eye. This is a 40 pan matte palette with 5 shimmer shades. And yeah, the whole rainbow is in here. So if you're in the market for a gorgeous, very well made rainbow palette, check this one out. Okay, top 3. And these could have all been top palettes. I will say, I think Amy will understand why I'm ranking her palette at number 3. Amy, don't come for me. You know I love you. These are cool tones, girl. These are cool tones, okay? We are living in the Antarctic. No, I'm just kidding. But this is Amy's dream cool tone palette that she did in collaboration with Adept Cosmetics. You guys know I love Adept and I love Amy so much. So congratulations to them on a collaboration. Well done. And I think this is beautiful. These metallics, let me show you. This shade Lavender, Dream. This shade Indie, Dream. Like holos, multichromes, shimmers. You know that if those two were gonna make a palette, it had to be delicious and gorgeous. I'm actually filming this on launch day, so hopefully you're selling thousands and thousands of palettes, Amy. I'm so excited for you. And yeah, this is number 3 in my April rankings. Okay, number 2 is kind of a muted color story, but they did it so well. This is the Unearthly Spring Magic palette. I love this so much. I've been so into Unearthly's square pan layout that they've been doing. They've done a lot of 12 pan palettes. So this is their first like 18 pan palette in this format, and I am so here for it. I feel like this is such a hidden gem in the sense that it's not like obviously attention grabbing because it's a little bit more muted, but this palette is so lovely, you guys. I think you can even split it up into 2 9-pan palettes. So you have one that's a little bit more deep, or you have a little bit more of an airy fairy like beachy vibe on this side. I just feel like Amanda is such a genius when it comes to creating color stories. Everything could be like a quad, a duo. She really puts a lot of effort into how she lays her palettes out. So yeah, this is a stunning palette. The shade Mystic is gorgeous. We just have some beautiful metallic shadows from Unearthly as always. I mean, I don't expect anything else but just bam, bam, bam shimmers from them. So yeah, I had to give it 2nd place because I love the Spring Magic collection. Honorable mention to the blush palette. It's so gorgeous and it's deep and tan girl friendly, which makes me so happy. So congratulations to Unearthly on a beautiful spring launch. Okay, friends, it's time to reveal the number 1 palette. Pause and guess if you can, if you dare. But I had to give it to... That was a really terrible drum roll. But I had to give it to the Secret Garden palette from Bella Beaute Bar. If you know me, you know these are my tones. These are my tones. So I was expecting a full monochromatic green palette. I'm not gonna lie, but they did an even better job of creating a color story than I could have. This is stunning. Like, we got some greens, we got some pinks, we got some neutrals. So I feel like this palette just... so good. They did the Dead Roses palette for Valentine's Day and it was so stunning. And of course their collaboration with Dan or Nicole. And then we have this, like, Bella Beaute Bar is on a roll if you ask me. Look at these shimmers. They're so gorgeous. I had so much fun creating with this palette. I love their metallics. They're so like juicy and fabulous. So very, very creamy actually. They kind of remind me of those new Oden's Eye singles as well. But look at my hand, top 3 palettes. I am not lying when I say that any of these could have been the top palette of the month, but I had an excellent April. I had so much fun in the month of April, so many bucket list things that I got to do, and yeah, I'm just gonna be sitting here turning my hand around until I'm done talking in this video. Like I mentioned at the start, go ahead and enter my monthly giveaway. It's in the description box. Thank you guys so much for watching. I will see you in another video very soon. I hope you guys are having a fabulous day. Bye for now.